Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Today we're not going anywhere. Look at those fuel prices. But look at the oleander. But look at the fuel prices. But look at the pretty flowers. This is a newer gas station. It's hot, it's humid, it's Texas. You know how that story goes. I'm heading over to Goose Island State Park. I'm going to stay over there for, I don't know, at least one night. The sun was out about 20 minutes ago. That's why I thought it'd be a good time to start filming. I made an appointment from my truck on Wednesday. I guess about a month ago, my engine light came on and they ran it through diagnostics. And I have, fuel sensors? Fuel sensor that's bad. Could be more than one. But I'm going to go get that taken care of on Wednesday. So I'm on this new diet where I spend all my money on truck repairs. I'm going to be skinny. Yeah, I guess my truck's getting to that age. 4 years I've had it. So the truck is 5 years old. I bought it in 2018, but it's a 2017 that's sat on the lot for a year, so I did get a good price on it. I was having a sugar-free Monster energy drink this morning and just enjoying the hell out of it because I love it. I love the fact that it's carbonated and it's ice cold and it cleans all the gunk out of my throat from sleeping in the back of the truck overnight, and it's delicious. And on the can, it had a bunch of states where you can still get a nickel for the can, and one of them was Maine. And I was thinking they paid us a nickel 50 years ago for a can, you know? I actually think that's a really good, it's not all states, it's probably 10 states total, and I think it was Michigan and Oregon, they pay 10 cents a can, which is awesome. Because maybe if all the states did that, people wouldn't throw their cans on the ground. I see them all the time at Rockport Beach. It's disgusting. Someone even throws them in the porta potty. But maybe if it was worth some money, they would keep the can and make sure it got into the right bin so they could get some money back, or at least, and this would probably be more likely, there are people that pick up cans now just for the money. If they were worth 5 or 10 cents each, you'd have more people doing it. So you're basically getting people to clean up just to get that can money. And the most common thing I see on the ground, they should put a 10-cent return on filters on cigarettes. I've seen so many people actually just cleaning out their ashtray at a red light, just throwing it on the ground. Absolutely disgusting. And you walk into a business, there's butts thrown all over the ground, and then right there they'll even have that little cigarette catcher, you know, the little ashtray with the sand at the bottom, and people won't use those. When I started working at Apria Healthcare, and I wish I knew what year this was, when I started working in the office there, people were allowed to smoke at their desks. You had a little cubicle, and they could smoke at their desks, which I thought was just insane, especially for a medical company, you know? We're delivering liquid oxygen, but we're letting people smoke at their desks. Seems safe, doesn't it? And then when they banned the smoking at your desk, people would go stand outside even closer to the big liquid oxygen refill tank. I don't know if you've ever seen a demonstration. I've only seen it on video as a safety training thing. You take a lit cigarette and a mask with liquid oxygen, you inhale it, and when you exhale it through the cigarette, and that cigarette will just burn the entire cigarette in like a second. Doesn't explode or anything, but you know how when you fan a fire to make the fire burn better? Well, that's multiplied times 1,000 when you're using oxygen, and extremely dangerous with the gas oxygen and the liquid oxygen. I was trying to think how else we made money as a kid. I was older when I got a paper route, like 15, and I wound up with 3 of them, and I was a branch captain. I always had at least 3, and then if someone was sick or if there was a route open, I would have 4 for a while, and that always made things interesting. But my senior year in school, I had work study, and I could get done work at noon or about there, and I would walk about 3.5 miles to get to where the papers were, and I was the branch captain. So before the kids, and we had kids delivering papers, say 12 to 17, because we made good money. I would do my closest route, and then I would count out everyone's papers and put their names on them, and we had a little indoor building that I had a key to. That was the branch, and I was the branch captain. Y'all didn't know I had a military background, did you? Is this oh, good. This is the Exxon. I was going to get gas here, but I stopped at Valero. I feel like I should get an Exxon card. I like using each one of my credit cards once a month and then paying it off, so I keep my credit open. But I'm also thinking, like, I want to get to the point where I want to get rid of all my credit cards, but that doesn't seem too smart in case something major happens. No coffee yet, but I do have some water here. I need a sip of water. It's water or vodka, and it's in a water bottle, so I think I'm going to go with water. Yeah, so the paper route was really good. Matter of fact, I would deliver a paper. Here's how long ago this was, guys. If you were in that Philadelphia area, there was like a McDonald's type place called Geno's, and it was a chain, like a Hardee's or, a burger place. And their big burger was the Geno Giant. And they sold Kentucky Fried Chicken, but it wasn't a Kentucky, it was, the building itself wasn't a Kentucky Fried Chicken back then, at least in our area. I'm going to pull over and let these cars go. There were no Kentucky Fried Chickens yet. But it was Geno's with the Geno Giant. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, I think it's just so hazy out. I'm kind of not happy with the picture quality on this video. Maybe it'll be better. Maybe we're just in a bad spot. Sometimes I think something's not going to be clear on the video because my windshield is reasonably clean. Little tree canopies here, guys. Woo! Does everything look greener to you? I don't remember getting any rain, but sometimes it rains over here and we don't get it over in the other part of Rockport. I like to go slow through here because I've just had too many deer run out in front of me. I was in Oklahoma leaving Arkansas, the Staircase Mountains. I had a huge elk run right across, and that my right front of my truck, the bumper, probably missed him by inches. And I didn't even notice him until he got right, in my windshield line of view. I was watching the road, not so much left and right for suicidal elk. So I already reserved a spot over here at Goose Island, and I'll pull up to the little window and the rangers come out. Hey birdie, hey birdie, and will give me a pass. I like being a little bit familiar with the park because then you know what sites to ask for. Even if I'm going to a new park and I have a reservation, once I get there, I'll take a look at my site and then drive around a little bit. You always have that chance of finding something better. There we go. Now we're heading to the ranger station. It's almost 10 o'clock, which is weird for me, but I think my main reason for coming over here today, other than to just get a change of setting, is to take a shower. I haven't had a shower in 3 days. Shh, don't tell anyone. So when I woke up this morning, I didn't even wash my face yet. I did get washed up twice yesterday really well. There's a ranger right there. Mr. Ranger, sir. That was my Yogi Bear impersonation. There's the ranger station. The one ranger here is very nice, and she is also the mayor of Oswell, Texas, which is not too far away, and we've done a video. You know what? We'll have to do a driving video in Oswell. Find out what's open. I know their school closed, or at least I think it did. Their post office might still be open. I'm not sure. Well, guys, thanks for riding along today. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Good morning.